Hey Capricorn, this is Kelly from Goddess Power Tarot doing your live love May reading, May 2019. My apologies for the delay getting these out. So this reading will be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Super shocked that the April Capricorn reading has over 66,000 views. It's just absolutely crazy. So I'm very grateful to all of the Capricorns and for all of you for liking and pushing that video. Truly amazing. All right, so if you would like to get a personal reading or consultation from me, just check the description box below. All the links are available there. And we'll get started with your reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for love for May 2019. Okay, Capricorn. So you're starting with the Wheel of Fortune, crossed by the Ace of Wands. Driving the reading, you have the Queen of Pentacles, that's you. The past is the Six of Swords. Crowning is the Knight of Wands. Near future is the Ace of Swords. Okay, Capricorn, let's see here. See if we can get these two fit. Position and advice for you, Page of Swords. The environment and the other person, the Queen of Swords, hopes and fears. You have the Five of Pentacles and Judgment with the Ace of Pentacles as the outcome. So let me take a look here and see. So Capricorn, okay, your past position with the Six of Swords. Somebody possibly walked away from a connection with you, or there was a movement, some type of transition that was made. It was very like a fear-based move that somebody made, either you or another person or both of you. Some of you went back to an ex who perhaps, if you're female, was the father of your child, or there was an energy here of two people taking a child and moving on. And so I feel like a lot of you returned to somebody or returned to someone who has a child or children. Okay, and bringing you here to the current situation, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the energy playing out here, though, is right now I'm seeing much favor shining down on you. You know, even though that you're listening to this reading, we're going in to the second week of May. This energy could have already been playing out prior, or is now the time you're listening going forward. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is a very favorable, lucky time for you. Whatever decision was made in the past, whether it was you returning to someone, someone coming back to get you, or someone coming back into your life, I'm just feeling, or or if it's someone who left and went to another person, whatever your situation is, it was for the best. And I feel like currently the energy is saying that the way it's playing out now, this is for the best. But for some reason, there's a challenge for you to get a new start here. Okay, there's also an energy here of somebody. This Ace of Wands can represent male virility. So there's possibly someone that you're connected to that maybe you were trying to have a family or I feel like it's a favorable time. Some of you are back together, but I feel like you're dealing with someone who's having a problem with their sexuality or their ability to reproduce. It's a challenge. They can still do it. But it's a challenge. So if there are some of you who are listening, who are trying to conceive, it's still difficult to do this, but it's a favorable time because I feel like there is going to be a benefit for taking care of that right now as you're listening, okay? Or hoping for this to happen. So Capricorn, what's driving with the Queen of Pentacles, I really feel like this is you and this is your energy, okay? This is earth energy here. You're looking at your abundance. You're looking at what you can create, building a family, building, having wealth, having an abundant home. Now, I know there are some of you who are not in the position of trying to conceive. So this could be connected to someone who is connected to you, okay? So if you are a mother or father, this could have something to do with, this is affecting your life in some way. I'm not exactly sure what way. You could be a grandparent. There is some energy or some issues here. Maybe somebody in the past needed to have some type of surgery, whether it's connected to you or in what way there was some type of surgery and recovery and a major change that was happening that could have something to do with a sexual reproduction type issues, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is here, which is this is basically a very lusty card, and it's so strange how this reading is coming out. So it may not resonate for all of you. If it doesn't, we can always check. You can always check the daily readings that I put up every day. But this Knight of Wands energy is talking to me about, trying to conceive. Somebody is trying to conceive. Now, if this is an ex that left you to go back to their family, this is, this energy is playing out for them right now, okay? But I feel this is more to do with you, not so much as an ex. I feel mostly with the Six of Swords, it's representative of, someone who's moving out of a difficult situation into calmer waters. But I feel it's more of someone who was doing that on their way back to you in the past, because it's facing the center of this reading. Okay, so there is some type of difficulty in an intimate, physical, intimate connection. Okay, I feel like other things are, in the connection between you are pretty good, pretty solid, but there's just the Ace of Wands, this potential to get those fires lit again, for some reason seems to be very difficult. Now, if it has to do with someone who's having difficulty conceiving, or it's just somebody who is, there's a challenge with a sexual connection is what I feel here. You might be feeling like a person that you're dealing with is, just playing. It's like your head is telling you that this person is in and out and is just coming in with this lusty energy and leaving a lot. Your head is saying this. Hold on, I'm just trying to see here. It's almost like I feel like you've got someone, like you think to yourself, they ride in, they ride back out. We connect on this very on physical level, which seems to be, for some reason, a benefit to you. I don't feel like you're overly worried about it. It's just that I'm noticing there are no cup cards in this reading. So there's a lack of emotion in this reading here, connected to someone. There's a lot of sword energy, a lot of pentacle energy, and the passionate, fiery energy has to do with somebody who's kind of coming in and out of your life. I mean, they're dreamy, for sure. But the difficulty is trying to get a start with them so that it can grow into something. And I kind of feel like, and it's favorable for this energy to happen, but they seem to just, at least from your point of view, they seem to just have this, well, let me just pop in real quick and then I'll pop back out again. Okay. And it's not where you want to be. Where you are at, what's rooting you is you're looking at, like, you want something real. You want this abundance. You want the real thing. Okay. And so the challenge might be for you. The wheel is turning here, is what I'm seeing. You're going through some type of change. The challenge is, I feel for you, that you might just be aware of their in and out energy, and you are really not letting them, you feel they're taking advantage of you, and you're not letting them do that. Okay? And it almost feels like it's favorable for you to keep that going. Okay, if this is someone who's come back to you, there's an energy here where I'm really starting to feel deeply within here that you're sensing that they've only come back to you for that physical connection. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what's going through your head here. It's what you're seeing. And you're wanting more than that. Okay? So you're questioning it. It's not saying that they are. It's just that you're questioning this. Like, is this real? Or are they just, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, this could be a really good thing. This is a favorable time for us. We're giving it another try. And you're showing up again, and I want to give this another try, but I'm not going to let you just come in and come out of my life. So communication happens here about this going forward, so perhaps towards the end of May, where there's like, we need to talk. I need to find victory in this situation for me and for you. We need to overcome these obstacles. Okay, we need to have communication first before we get going with the physical thing, because I feel like you've kind of let your walls down a little bit with this person, because I do feel like they returned in this way. We're like, I'm gonna get us out of here. We're gonna do it this time. Get in the boat. I'm gonna take care of everything. I'll get us out of this emotional chaos down here. The waters have been stirred up, but we're gonna have to stir up the water a little bit so we can reach this calm place, And I think it's their words that got you, or allowed them to come back. If you had this person come back, and you're seeking the abundance. So the communication comes. You're not letting this person back fully. You're letting them back, but you're blocking a little bit until we overcome these obstacles. And also because I feel like somebody comes back with saying that they're going to do these things, and then you're still sensing that they're blocked, though, right? Because you're watching, or you're seeing, and this has the past patterns changed? Have things from the past changed with them? Okay, so it's almost as if this was your advice here to hold back a little bit with them until you really have this conversation, until you set your boundaries with them, is what I feel. Okay, and I don't feel like you're. I feel like you do want that connection with them. You do like that, not necessarily the in and out, but you do like the spontaneous physical passion with them. You do, but you want growth. You want, the Ace of Wands is growth, passionate growth. So that it's got a potential to go somewhere. And the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, you're just very realistic, Capricorn. You're very grounded about what this connection is going to be. Okay, you're saying to yourself, okay, we'll give it another try. We'll try it again. Okay, but Capricorn's like, no, but I'm looking at my abundance here. This is what I want. See, this is what's important to me here. Right. So your advice here, Page of Swords. Be honest. Be truthful. Communicate with them. As honestly, this is like a child. You go to the supermarket with a child, and a child sees a lady walking with blue hair. The child will say out loud, "Why is your hair blue?" This is the Page of Swords. Speaking your truth. You have to speak your truth to them. Not clam up. Page of Swords does not clam up. Page of Swords just says it, just does it. So it's your advice for the month to talk about what you think, what you want to do, before you commit to anything else with them. Even if they're coming back and saying, okay, let's do this, let's move. Let's relocate. Let's get out of here. Come move in with me. I'll come pick you up. I'll get all your things. You and your child, or just you. We'll live together. I'll come live with you. Vice versa. Yeah, I feel like somebody's giving you like all this awesome, this Wheel of Fortune energy. Like you're feeling like it's your lucky day or lucky month, or an experience, something that you've wanted. But at the same time, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, I do, but, you know, and I love the physical connection with you, but there has to be more to our connection than this, okay? So, you know, and so some of you could be dealing, I will say we have earth, fire, all the signs are on the table, earth, fire, air, and water. So this person is definitely, they're going to soften up, and they're receptive to communication here with you. They're going to talk with you about it. They receive your sword, or the Ace of Swords there. They receive it, and then they say, okay, what do you want to say? I got it. Talk. Let's talk. Maybe you're fearful. Maybe you have a little bit of fear, although I'm not really, you know, the fearfulness is more so in the Six of Swords, where there's a necessary transition that has to be made, but it's fear-based for both. So the Queen of Swords, yeah, Temperance energy here. Let's talk. I feel like this person's going to be receptive to you to talk and try to balance things out and work things out with you. I feel their intentions are good. It might just be you more so because you're very realistic, and you don't want to get yourself back into something where you feel like, oh, we're going to go round and round again with this. You know, I feel like you're just being truthful and honest, and they want to hear what you have to say. Temperance balances things. She finds peace, he or she. This is a union that has had some struggle in the past. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm seeing here that this person is willing to work with you and to figure it out. This is Two Cups here, the Two of Cups. It's partnership. This is mutuality. This is union, blessed union. Right? So you're fearing, of course, that it's not going to work out. You're fearing that you're going to be left out in the cold, or that you guys are going to suffer again. You're going to get back together, or you're going to connect again, and you're both going to just be like out in the cold, suffering together, nobody communicating. And I feel like that's possibly what the past energy was, Capricorn. Or fearing that you're going to be homeless too, or have nowhere to live, or you'll be thrown out of something, or maybe this person wasn't reliable in the past and caused you to lose either your home, or you had to move, like something happened that caused an element of feeling impoverished. And there's a fear of that again, impoverished mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, but I feel, quite honestly, that this is good. The Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles together. There's truth coming out here, revelation, and I feel like somebody here is, you know, whoever your person is going to make a bona fide offer to you, like the real deal. This is what you want, and this is what you're communicating. This is what you're focused on. You know, and you want, I don't know what you've been doing, Capricorn, usually just being your Capricorn self. I think this person feels blessed that you're giving them another chance. But with Judgment, this is reconciliation and revelations and truth and everything coming out now. Whatever those truths need to be, opening up. A healing energy happening here. So with the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely, Capricorn, you have 3 aces, and they're all in the upright in this reading. So there's tremendous new starts. The love is going to take a little while to get started, the emotional aspect, but it's here. with the cups. And there's a willingness here to try to have communication about feelings and balancing things out. So it feels very positive. I want to pull a card here for your from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. For Capricorn. Capricorn, Romance Angels. What is the love energy? Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's happening here. And this person wants to talk to you. Really talk. They really... I feel like they want to try to fix things. I feel the Queen of Swords, this energy, male or female, very receptive to you. Sagittarius energy here. So I'm not going to get into details of what sign is what. You know who your person is. So this is what needs to happen. Page of Swords, your advice. Honestly, truthfully, talk. Just talk, communicate. Tell this person. Tell them we need to talk. We need to sort it out first before moving further, right? I feel like it's going to work out for you, whatever the situation is for you, Capricorn. I know I started off with this fertility issue. I still feel like for those of you who are going through that, the message is still the same. In that there is some type of an issue that I feel like there's a lack of communication about this, or that there's trouble making that connection in a biological sense. There's a blockage. So some of you, I want to say, if you're female and you are, you and your partner are trying to conceive, maybe both have, if you haven't done it yet, or you don't know that there's an issue and you've just been trying to conceive and it's like, oh, I guess it's, maybe just get a checkup. For some of you, that's just a message that I'm getting here. Because temperance is very healing. That temperance always reminds me, you know, of like medical to some degree. And that might be conversation. Somebody getting checked. But I feel like things are, you know, it's actually going, there will be an egg that will be ready, viable, for some of you who are dealing with that. Okay, I know not all of you are. It's very interesting. I mean, I could go into long detail because I'm even seeing with the Five of Pentacles how that could relate, you know, some feeling like, oh, what if there's not enough eggs? I mean, whatever age you are, you could be trying to conceive in your 40s, who knows, you know, but there might, even if it's not the case, you know, oh, I don't know, something with the male, something with the female. I don't know why lately a lot of these conception videos or these messages have been coming out here. So for those of you that resonates for, there needs to be a conversation about that, perhaps about having children or medical issues regarding that. I feel like it's actually, it's a favorable time to discuss it and a favorable time for it to work out for perhaps going into June, where this can actually begin to happen for you, Capricorn. Okay, either way, the outcome is good, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoy this reading. My apologies again for the delay. Check out the daily live readings every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can keep up to date on everything, what's happening day to day. And also, if you go to my channel trailer, you'll see that I have a new series that I'm going to be doing for the summer. So definitely try to keep your eye on that. It's more of a faith-based series about relationships. And I have someone coming in. His name is Jim, who's going to give real talk about men and things like that, and what to expect and why they say the things they say, and how to empower yourselves as a woman, and even talking to men too. So if you have any males in your life that need a little guidance, definitely check that out. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.